Hi everyone! In this video, it will be a sequence on how to get good posture, working on the shoulders and opening through the chest and getting that upper body workout. So we'll start off seated and then we'll just start with gentle movements at the shoulders. Maybe go in the same direction, maybe rolling it up and then back. And then going the opposite direction, and then maybe doing one shoulder at a time, and then doing it the opposite way. And then from here, we'll bring the arms out to a T. You'll swing your right arm in front, bring your left hand in front of your right forearm, and then imagine your right fingers trying to reach for the left side while your right shoulder tries to plug back in. And then hold here for a few breaths. Lengthen the inhale. Lengthen the exhale. And then we'll switch sides. Okay, bring your left arm over to the right. Bring your right arm in front of your left forearm. Okay, and then left fingers reaching for the right side. So if I exaggerate the movement a little bit, but then you want your left shoulder as if it's plugging back into the socket. As you bring your right arm in towards the chest, any amount. And then breathe here for a couple of breaths. And then one more breath in. And then exhale, we'll slowly release. This time we'll bring the arms out to a T. Okay, we'll add the twist. Inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to twist towards your left side. So your right arm. So place your right hand onto your left knee. And then your left hand can anchor behind you. So see if you can find that lifting up from the back of your hand. Inhale. And then exhale, you twist towards your left side. And then if you want to add a bit of a stretch for your neck, you can look over your left shoulder. Or maybe look down towards your left armpit. And then you can choose to slowly move out of the pose and then maybe add the twist. And then coming in and out. So if this is accessible for you, you can hold here. Or if you want a little bit more, see if you can bring your left hand to wrap around your lower back. Okay? Maybe hooking onto your right hip. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. And then as you exhale, you'll add the twist. Then see if you can gently press the top of your left shoulder back. Breathe here, inhale. And then exhale, we'll twist. And then one more breath in. And then exhale, we'll slowly release. We'll take that on the other side. Inhale. Exhale, we'll twist towards your right side. So left hand will press against your right knee. Breathe in. Your right hand will be your anchor behind you to add that lift and length at the spine. Inhale. And then exhale, twist any amount. So use your hands as leverage, pressing against your leg and against the floor or your mat. And again, adding the side of the neck if that feels good for you or if that's what you need. And you can even choose to look down towards the right shoulder or your right armpit. Then hold here for a few breaths. Or if it's accessible for you, your right hand can wrap around your lower back, maybe anchoring or holding onto your left hip. Inhale. And then as you exhale, twist, gently press the top of your right shoulder back, adding that opening at the shoulder. Breathe here. And then exhale, twist a little bit more. And then when you're ready, we'll slowly release. So we'll come into a tabletop position. So you're on all fours. Okay. So hands shoulder width apart and then knees hip width apart underneath the hips. Okay. Then you can do a few rounds of cat and cow. As you inhale, let your tailbone or your butt press up towards the ceiling. Chest reaches forward. As you exhale, push the floor away, round through the back. Inhale, maybe shoulder blades come together. Exhale, press the upper back towards the ceiling. One more round. Inhale. And exhale. And then you'll come back to neutral or to your in-between. And then from here, you'll tuck the toes. And then you'll press the hips up, press back to find downward facing dog. And then you can start with knees slightly bent or heels maybe slightly higher, adding any movement. Alternate bending the knees or maybe even wiggling the hips from side to side. And then as you settle in your down dog, okay, come back to your breath. Remember pressing away from the mat. And then from here, okay, we'll step forward. Okay, step the right foot forward, followed by the left. Okay. Grounding through the feet, come up halfway, inhale. Okay, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands back. And then as we inhale, we'll bring the arms out to a T. Let your thumbs roll down. Then we'll interlace the fingers behind. So find that nice opening through the chest, but make sure you brace your front body. And then we'll use leverage first. Press the back of your hands or press your fingers towards the back of the hips. Okay? And then inhale, we'll try to bring the elbows any amount towards each other. Okay, hold here for a few cycles. Inhale. Exhale, opening through the chest, bringing the shoulder blades and the elbows towards each other. And then we'll add that in our flow. Inhale. Exhale, you fold forward any amount. The hands can reach over the head. You'll slowly release. Inhale, come up halfway, either hands on the mat, on the shins, or on the thighs to let the chest lengthen forward. As you exhale, bend your knees so you can get your palms flat. Okay, step one foot back, followed by the other foot. You can choose to hold plank or maybe do a variation to your vinyasa. You can bring the knees down. Chest reaches forward as you lower down. Press the toes down. Roll the tops of the shoulders back. So as you inhale, we'll find our back bend or cobra. And then as you exhale, push back up. Tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale, we'll lift the right leg up. We'll step it through in between the hands. We'll start off in low lunge, lower down the left knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Okay. And then we'll reach back again. Interlace the fingers, use leverage. Press behind the hips. Then we'll try to bring the elbows towards each other any amount. Then you can lunge any amount. Remember to keep traction at the legs, slide it towards each other. Breathe in. And then slowly breathing out. And then from here, we'll release. Press the palms down. Tuck the left toes, step back. Okay, you can choose to do your chaturanga from plank. Breathe in. Exhale, reach forward, bend halfway. Inhale this time to upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Lifting the left leg up, breathe in. Step it through. Low lunge on the other side, ground the right knee. Make sure you find stability, so traction the legs. Inhale, reach up. And then we'll interlace again behind. Use leverage first. Press the hands behind the hips. Breathe here. If you know you can lunge deeper, move that left foot forward. And then hold here for a few cycles of breath, or so much as you need. And then when you're ready, we'll bring the palms down, tuck the right toes, find plank again. And then your choice, you can even just hold plank. And then when you're ready, you'll push back, downward facing dog. Then hold here for a few cycles of breath. Lengthen the inhale. Lengthen the exhale. One more breath in. We'll look in between the hands, knees bent. Step one foot forward, followed by the other foot. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And then as you exhale, we'll interlace the hands behind. Okay. And then this time, instead of letting your hands press against the back of your hips, we'll play around. Reach your hands behind you, away from the bum. One more breath in. As you exhale, you fold forward. Reach the hands over the head any amount. Keep breathing here. And then from here, you release the hands. Come up halfway, inhale. Get your hands down. Then we'll step back to a plank. And then your choice, you can hold plank, okay? Maybe or bring the knees down. As you exhale, reach the chest forward, lower all the way down. Inhale, come up to cobra, roll the shoulders back, still bracing the front body. As you exhale, you can push back up first to tabletop, then downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. You will step it through between the hands. Okay. So make sure that you feel grounded on both legs. Press the legs down, traction them towards each other. And then as you inhale, come up to a high lunge. Okay. You can bend any amount on that front knee. Then we'll reach the arms behind. Okay. Interlace the fingers again. You can start off with leverage, pressing behind the hips. And then from here, we'll slowly reach away from the bum. Make sure that you brace the front body so that the ribs won't pop forward. Stay here for a few cycles of breath. And then when you're ready, we'll slowly release. Bring the hands down. We'll find plank. Inhale. Okay. As you exhale, reach forward, bending halfway or all the way down. Inhale. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, inhale, lift the left leg up. We'll step it through in between the hands. Ground the feet, find traction again. As you inhale, come all the way up. Then we'll reach the arms behind, interlace. Maybe press first behind the hips so you can get that opening through the chest. And then when you're ready, we'll move the hands away from the bum. And then hold here for a few cycles. Lengthen the breath. And then when you're ready, we'll slowly release. Press the palms down. Find that sensation of pressing away from the mat. As you exhale, reach forward. Bend halfway or lower down. Inhale. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Staying here again for a few cycles of breath. And just coming back to that mindfulness of lengthening the inhale, lengthening the exhale. And after the fifth round of breath, look in between the hands, you can bend the knees, step one foot forward, followed by the other foot. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, interlace the hands behind, opening through the chest. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Reach the hands over the head any amount. We'll slowly release. Come up halfway. And then as you exhale, ground the palms. Okay, stepping back to a plank. Okay, find that sensation of pressing away. As you exhale, reach forward, bend halfway or all the way down. Inhale. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. We'll step it through in between the hands. This time, we'll ground your left foot. So find that angle that's comfortable for your ankle. Okay. Find the traction again at the legs. Then as you inhale, come all the way up. Warrior one. We'll interlace the fingers again behind. Okay. Bringing the shoulder blades or the elbows towards each other. Moving the hands away from the bum. Hold here in warrior one. Bend any amount that is accessible for you. And then from here, you can hold this shape, or as you exhale, we'll hinge forward. Okay, we'll fold on the right inner thigh and then reach the hands over the head any amount. Hold here for a few cycles. And then as you exhale, you'll slowly release. Press the palms down. Okay. Press away from the mat. Finding plank. Inhale. As you exhale, reaching forward. Maybe hover. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take that on the left side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. We'll step it through. We'll ground our right foot again. Okay. Then find that sensation of being able to ground down that right leg so that you're more stable as you come up. Inhale. We'll interlace the hands behind. You can use leverage first. Make sure you brace the front body and then move the hands away from the bum. Hold here and breathe. Then if you want to layer on, as you exhale, you can fold over your left inner thigh. Reach the hands over the head any amount. And then when you're ready, you'll release the hands. We'll find plank. Inhale. As you exhale, you continue to move. Inhale. And then exhale, downward facing dog. And then stay here for 5 cycles of breath.
Pwedeng palagpasin lang yung airplane. Tuloy-tuloy ko lang yung
ready, we'll bring the knees down. Your toes can come together. Your knees can be wider than the hips or as wide as the mat. So you come down to child's pose. The hands can be in front, reaching forward, or you can wrap your hands around the legs and just let the shoulders relax. You can add a bit of movement, maybe wiggling from side to side. And just coming back to the breath. And then as you inhale, you'll slowly come up. And from here, you'll swing your legs in front. Okay. And make sure you're grounding on both sit bones. As you inhale, you'll reach your arms up. And then as you exhale, you'll fold forward. Okay, so you have the option to hold onto your shins. Okay.
Palagpasin lang si airplane.
I need to use the strap pala.
Rolling.
You fold forward. You can hold on to your shins. Okay. Or if it's not accessible to reach for the feet, you can grab your strap. Okay. And then hold on to the strap. Inhale, reach the chest forward, and then exhale, fold. And then if it's accessible, you can hold on to the feet. And then stay here for a few cycles of breath. And then to slowly come out. And start to look forward. Inhale. And then from here, we'll lie down on our mats. Okay. Set our strap to the side. You lie down. You can hug the knees in towards the chest. And you can make circles at the knees. Go in one direction. And then make sure you go the opposite direction. And then from here, we'll plant our feet down. So make sure your feet are still hip width apart. Okay. And as a general guide, underneath, bring the heels underneath the knees, and then toes pointing forward. We'll press our palms down beside the hips. We press the shoulders down. And then as you inhale, we'll lift the hips up towards the ceiling. You can stay here with the hands in this position, or you can interlace underneath and then shimmy the shoulders towards each other. Press the entire, both arms down, so you can even lift your chest towards the ceiling. And then stay here for a few cycles of breath. Stay here for a few cycles of breath. And then when you're ready to come out, we'll release the hands and then slowly lower down. So you bring your feet as wide as the mat, and then just knock the knees together so that your lower back can lengthen. Make sure you're comfortable in this position. And then from here, you'll keep your feet as wide as the mat. You can bring your arms out to a T or cactus arms. Inhale. And then as you exhale, you lower down the knees towards your left side. You can keep your legs in this position, or you have the option to bring your left foot on top of your right knee. And then just gently pressing down on that right knee, adding a little bit more for your right side. And then stay here in the twist. And one more breath in. As you exhale, you'll slowly release. Come back to center, feet still as wide as the mat. Inhale. Exhale, we'll take that on the other side, lower down towards the right. Again, you have the option to stay in this shape, or if you want a little bit more, maybe press your right foot on top of your left leg. And then hold here for a few cycles. And then from here, you'll slowly release, come back to center. You'll hug the knees in towards your chest. Maybe lifting the head up. Hold for a breath. And then as you exhale, you'll slowly lower down. Straighten out the legs. You can be as wide as you like on your mat. Just let your feet gently splay out to the side. Let your palms face up towards the ceiling. And then as you close your eyes, maybe slowly quiet the mind, letting go of control, and just finding that complete surrender in Shavasana. So I hope you enjoyed that flow, getting that nice opening at the chest and have that sensation of standing tall and getting that nice posture as you walk throughout your day. And I would like to thank you for watching. This is Every Yoga by Jo and Daya, sharing everyday yoga for everybody.